Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Makah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, who the Lord set up to teach His truth with sincerity. Mialak Mara'ah from the Sheep of Berea camp. Special salutations, the camp head, Dawan Mayim, Elder Karak Al Kahan, and Akrab Shapat. All right, coming at you with this topic. Let's see them aliens. 1.3 million people vow to storm Area 51. All right, this is mockery, pure mockery. But you know what? The Most High is going to get the last laugh. For more than a century, scientists have scored the known universe for signs of extraterrestrial life in an endeavor that has thus far proved fruitless. Unless you believe the U.S. government is hiding aliens at a remote base in Nevada, the number of people persuaded of this theory could be growing. As of Tuesday, more than 1.3 million people had signed up for a Facebook event called Storm Area 51. They can't stop us all. They can't stop all of us. So scheduled for the early hours of September 20th, and a million more had marked themselves as interested. Area 51 is a highly classified U.S. Air Force base in Nevada desert. Now, if you have been doing research, you had a few members of the Air Force that said that they've seen UFOs. Now, when you go into the Bible, all right, the Bible speaks on these UFOs, but they're identifiable because these UFOs are the angels of the Lord. All right. Whoa, what's a shocker? What are you talking about? They're the angel of the Lord. All right. And that's what they traveling. That's what the angels traveling. That's what the Lord will traveling. That's why when the Lord said, I'll come in for clouds, that's what he was talking about. Revelations 10:1. And I saw a mighty angel come down from heaven. All right. So it's not an alien. It's an angel. And he came down from heaven, which would be the skies, which you look upon where you say, man, they're traveling on a space, right? Clothed with a cloud. Some little cloudy white beams with bright lights that you're seeing, right? They're the chariots. They just code name them a cloud, just like you might call a car your whip. You know, it's not really a whip, right? So, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as the sun, and his feet as the pillars of fire. All right, so that's what he's seen. He's seen the chariot. Sometimes a chariot got rainbow colors. It has like a bright different colors to it. All right, and it has that that ember as the sun. All right, and it had look like pillars of fire as when you read Ezekiel the first chapter. Okay, right. So the chariots. Get one more scripture. All right, just going into that and then make the point of this video. This is Psalms chapter 104, verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh clouds his chariot. All right, so the clouds we just read about in Revelation is a chariot. You go into a chariot, that is usually known as a vehicle to transport a person. So these cloud-like, these things will be compared to as clouds are actually chariots, which people consider UFOs. All right, and some of them could be rainbow-looking colors, might have a bright amber color. All right, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Okay, and that's how the Lord maneuvers. That's how the angel maneuvers. Okay, who maketh his angel spirits and his ministers as a flame of fire. Flame of fire. So the angels is pure fire. All right, they're spirits, and his ministers flame of fire. Okay, so those are not UFOs. So they want to storm Area 51. Thinking that this man actually has an angel in captivity, like he had, like America has finally got one and got there, and then this is what they predict them to look like. Okay, green, big heads. When the scriptures go into how they look like so-called dark-skinned men. They actually look like a so-called Negro, believe it or not. Yeah, that's what it says in the scriptures. Yeah. So it says Area 51 is a highly classified U.S. Air Force base in Nevada desert, the very existence of which was not publicly acknowledged by the CIA until 2013, when the agency declassified documents relating to the U-2 spy plane. The intense secrecy surrounding the facility has made it fodder for alien conspiracy theories, and it has long featured in pop culture including the X-Files TV show and the movie Independence Day. The Facebook events creators explain we will all meet up at Area 51 Alien Center tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than bullets. Let's see them aliens. Whatever. I guess it's a joke. Yeah, it's a cartoon. But anyway, all right. This is a thing that they're speaking on. Man, y'all could just go see the act. Y'all could go down, okay? I'll tell you what you do. Type in your YouTube channel. Type in Grace Millstone. All right? And you can learn all about what you think is aliens. All right? You can get edified. You don't got to get yourself shot running in there to see something that you're not going to see. And for those who are dying to see it, you will just do that. Okay? You will die to see it. This is the Wisdom of Solomon 3:10. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations. So according to that imagination of what you want to see, a green alien hop up out here, the Most High is going to punish you according to it, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. You're going to be punished according to your imaginations. The movies that they put out, Independence Day, they're going to be punished according to that imagination. The Most High is going to come with clouds. It is going to block out the sun. And it is going to look like an alien invasion, just as they put out in their movies. All right. But some of you are actually going to see some bugged out visions because that's what you want to see. So the Most High did it before in Egypt. He'll do it again. Let's go into it. Wisdom of Solomon 17. And let's just start from 1. For great are thy judgments and cannot be expressed. The Most High judgments cannot be expressed. All right, let's sit down deep and take some time, steps back, and let's go into when the Most High actually plagued Egypt and turned waters with fish, with sea moss, with turtles, a highly enriched water, and turned it into blood to where fish went belly up. Animals died. Okay, the whole marine life died. You see, where the Most High brought plagues of frogs. The Most High smited the firstborn of the sun. He made a rain hailstones. Okay, yeah. The Most High judgments cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. Verse 2. For when the unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, which is Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all not niggas, all right? You're not spics, you're not wetbacks, you're not anchor babies or Mexicans, all right? You're actually the holy nation, the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the chosen children of the Lord. They being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay their exile for the eternal providence. This is going back into Egypt. Verse 3, for while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. A ghost-like image of a person, the appearance of something remarkable or unexpected. A phantom, a specter, a spirit, a wrath, vision, hallucination. When you go into the word imagination, all right, it says a concept of a mental picture on a hallucination. when the Most High open up, y'all gonna really hallucinate. The Most High might show you one of these green things coming out there, and with you, your heart gonna drop, man. You're gonna feel. You're gonna. The Most High is gonna actually bug a lot of you. The Most High did it already inside of this is what we're reading about inside of Egypt. Slocky, what was I? Oh, Wisdom of Solomon 17:3. Right? Feel like I would. There you go. Right? Verse 4. For there might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of falling water. So they was hearing sounds falling down, sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. All right, because when your mind dwell on something, when your mind really goes there, it can go there. You'll start to see those. The Most High is going to open them portals up to where you're going to actually see them things that your mind is fearing upon. You know, like when you sleep and you hear a noise and you start bugging out, all right? You might actually really start believing that someone's walking through the house. And then to the point where you actually get up out your bed to actually go check that because your mind is telling you that. The Most High is going to do that to y'all, man, on an extreme level, an intense level. All right? Verse 5, no power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. And that's how it's going to be when the Lord returns. He's going to block out this light, man. Them chariots is going to be out there. People are going to be seeing some horrible sights. Horrible sights. Verse 6, only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. So just the imagination, the hallucination of these things terrified them much more than what they didn't even get a chance to even see. And this is what y'all calling on. Y'all calling this upon yourselves, man, because there's no such thing as no green-headed aliens. All right, but there's a such thing as the angels of the Lord returning on these UFOs. The Most High himself is going to return from the heavens to come back for his chosen. Most of you people have heard some of these stories in the Bible. They call it the rapture. You go to your churches, they call it the rapture. That is going to look like a damn alien invasion. And people are going to bug out. Most of you people in the church is going to bug out. You ain't even going to expect to see what, because this is going to be, them chariots ain't just going to be coming singing songs, man. They're going to be coming and they're going to be smiting. They're going to be destroying. You're going to see them shoot lasers out. All right. You're going to see them, maneuver in a certain way. You're going to see the angels come out that thing. You're going to see the Lord Yahweh Shai. He said he's not going to meet thee as a man. He's going to be in an angelic state of being. People are going to be losing their damn mind in that time. They're going to be losing their mind that time. Why do you think they do movies like Independence Day? Why do you think they do movies to show forth some invasion? Or they do it in movies like what's the recent movie? The Avengers. They have this guy Thanos coming. He's coming from out the sky. He sits on the throne in the sky. Where are you thinking they're getting this imagination from? All right, but this imagination is going to bug people out, man. It's going to bug people out, right? Because it's in the Bible. The Most High said about it. I know this seems like a normal life, because you know what? Everything got desensitized with the movies. Everything got so desensitized with false doctrines. All right, you get so desensitized by you just going to work and laboring and watching your TV shows that you totally forget that there's a whole concept, all right, all right, that's being withheld back that will be revealed in due time. All right, and that concept is the concept of the living power. He's real. That Bible is real. Open it up and read it. It says, verse 6, only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. That's called PTSD, man. Verse Sirach 40:2. Their imagination of things to come and the day of death trouble their thoughts and cause fear of the heart. Just imagining a thing to come, okay? And that day of death, all right, that doomsday, all right? Look at the doomsday preppers. They prepping for something, all right? Trouble their thoughts. It troubles their mind. And this society is troubled just in general. Look at, you got 1.3 million people out there. Their minds is troubled. That's trouble when you're about to leave and endanger yourself to try to see something. That's because your thoughts is trouble. You know something's out there. You just don't know what it is, right? The government know there's something out there. That's why they created the SpaceX program, right? And cause fear of heart. All right. And when you got fear of heart, it causes you to move sporadic and do things without thinking. All right. And that's what this nation is going to do. All right. That's what these people are doing, actually. All right. Verse 7. As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. Right. Because this society moves off the illusions of magic. Why you think they call it Hollywood or holy wood? Okay. Illusions of magic, of art of magic, they were put down. All that left-hand witchcraft and sacrifice and everything they've done, it's going to be put down, because this power that they're going to see things being done that they ain't even, it's totally going to put it all down. And they're vaunting in wisdom. Oh man, we're the greatest, brightest country, and this, that, and was reproved with disgrace. We have planes that can fly and technology to read people from here. We can see you move from the skies, and right, it's going to be reproved with disgrace. It's garbage. The technology is going to be like Stone Age compared to the Most High. Verse 8, for they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul, a person who would tap into what? Actually, a psychologist, the comforters of the society, your motivational speakers, all right? The government itself, okay, for they promise to drive away terrors. This is named some of the cardinal terrorists. Oh, we protect you against this, and troubles from a sick soul. They comfort everybody with these different things. We are on to ISIS. We're on to this. We're watching that. We're watching people trying to, you're safe. You're safe. You're safe. When the Most High return, all right, they themselves who promised this safety will be sick themselves. With sick themselves says, for fear, worthy to be laughed at. You see somebody scared, when they do pranks, you see them in whatever you might watch on Roast, or somebody do a little prank, scare the hell out of somebody. I think they did that with a kid. They thought he was drunk. He threw some water on him. He jumped up, all crazy in the face. That's how it's going to be worthy to be laughed at when the Most High returns. The Most High is going to laugh at a lot of people during that time. It say that in Proverbs 1:22. When your fear cometh, I shall mock you. Open up the Bible and read it. It says it. It says, verse 8, verse 9. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that pass by and hissing of serpents. Verse 10, they died for fear, denying that they saw the air, which could of no side be avoided. You see that? But the Most High is going to allow death to escape you in that day. They'll say if the Bible in Revelations. All right? Most High going to smoke your boots. You're going to just be able to die for fear. Anyway, that's pretty much it, man. I'm just going to play this little video because
in the 25 years since our reports first put the once unknown base on the map, tens of thousands of curious people have trekked out to the desert to take a peek. A few have tried to slip into the base and were quickly scooped up. As far as we know, this is the first intrusion caught entirely on video, and it nearly caused a shutdown of the regular tours.
Look how bright it's getting. Look at it now.
Area 51's years in obscurity.
Right, so that's in 89. They seen that chariot. They seen that chariot back in 89. So the things they seen, is it real? Yes, it is real, but they are not UFO. They're identifiable if you pick up and read the Bible. All right, someone is flying. Someone is a power of the heavens, and they're going to return down from the heavens. And it says that their chariots, he maketh his clouds chariots. All right, the Lord, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, says, behold, we come up with clouds. All right, come on, man. You're supposed to be this God-fearing nation. You swear on this Bible, but you don't know. You think it's green aliens with green heads. No, it's going to be a so-called black man. That's going to scare the shit out of a lot of you people. It's going to be a so-called black man that open up them that crack through them clouds, man. They're going to come through with these armies, all right? And they're going to invade this sucker, man. They're going to deliver the elect and burn the rest. And that's how it's going to be. Just like the movies you put out there, Independence Day, War of the Worlds. There's always a big alien invasion, and they just take over and consume the damn earth. That's already written in the Bible. You don't got to try to remake it. It's just right there in the Bible. Just go into it and be like, shit, you know, this is the prophecy. That's what's to happen.
Ended in 1989 when news reports about classified projects at the Nevada base set off a stampede of UFO seekers, aviation watchers, and media. The base is still a favored location for classified military projects, so security is justifiably tight. Motion detectors, high-tech cameras, the ominous camo dudes, and warning signs which declare deadly force is authorized. The signs themselves have become photo ops, the money shot for guided outings like those operated for 15 years by Adventure Tours.
That CIA kind of know that it was a legitimate area military installation.
Some of them are just curious. They don't know what it's about. Other people believe that they've been abducted. Other people believe they are actually aliens and they want to go out there to hopefully get back home. We get all kinds of people.
Co-owner Donna.
Man, damn people bugged out. Anyway, man, especially them damn Edomites. You know they totally into that shit, man. A lot of them. Nah, nigga, you a motherfucking demon. That's what you are. You just a demon. Right, and they ain't coming back to deliver you either. They coming back to burn and destroy you. That's what the Spirit said when the Lord was on the scene, when he was walking the earth. He said, Lord, hast thou come to torture me? Is it my time? Right? Because Lord, they knew that the Lord was going to come to destroy them. And y'all waiting for that day, but y'all making jokes about it with aliens with big green heads. You know, so be it. The Most High should just play that on your mind, man. Anyway, with that being said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash, double honors again to the apostles of GMS, and Shalom.